As I've been watching the news lately, I have seen so much hate and destruction, and I can't fight this feeling that I believe Christ is coming soon. Now, I'm not saying he's coming tomorrow or next week or anything like that. I've not had any angelic visits telling me that Christ is like going to come tomorrow, but I do believe the words of our living prophets when they talk about that this is the time to prepare. And it's made me really stop and think about just everyone that I know and everyone that I care about. And I was like, how would I feel in the eternities if I never shared with them my belief in Christ? And so it's kind of what was like really driving this video today, is that I want to share my testimony with you guys, but not because of any reason for myself, but honestly because as I have been living more of a Christ-like life, I can't deny it, that life is better. And it's been filled with so much more purpose, so much more meaning, and all in all, just more of a fulfilling life than when I had been living without following Christ. Now, this isn't me saying I'm completely changing the channel to all Jesus stuff. Now, as wonderful as that is, I don't think I could handle that. As you can already tell, I'm already changing this, like I keep changing on how I'm doing this channel. I had forgotten, because my brain was preoccupied with my dad's death, that the whole reason I made this channel was all about just basically putting my brain into YouTube and just whatever fun videos I wanted to do, whatever things I wanted to talk about, I was just going to start posting it. And that's what I'm going to do. And so that's why I want to also include videos about Christ, because I love you guys. Even though like some of you I may have never seen in person or heard about, I still care about you. And that's why I'm also posting these videos about the Iron Man, is because I believe that there's 3 big things that you need to focus on to have a fulfilling, good, healthy life. Those things being your physical needs, your emotional needs, and your spiritual slash morality. There we go. And I say it that way because I know not everyone believes in God, but I do believe that whether you believe in God or not, your spirit does need, like you do need to follow some sort of moral compass in order to really be happy and healthy and have a fulfilling life. And so, that is why I want to try and focus on videos like that for you guys, because I love you. I want you guys to be happy in the brain, happy in the heart, and have some big dick energy. Ooh. The big dick being your physical. And so, for this first spiritual video, I wanted to talk about this dude named Jesus. and just my personal experience with him. Now, I hadn't really been following Christ, or it wasn't until, I would say, when my second daughter was born, that I really started following Christ. Before then, I was using things of this world to find gratification, satisfaction, and a purpose. And no matter how much drugs, alcohol, or pornography I ever consumed, it never felt good. I just felt miserable. I felt lost. I felt confused. And there was many a times I would lay down at night and just feel nothing. And it always bothered me so much that I would sit there and I would watch these people online, and I would see them, partying with their friends, chilling with like all their homies, and they'd be, riding their Bugattis or whatever the fancy cars these days. And I remember I would just be chasing after those desires and those things. And yet I just felt nothing. And so even during this time, I was going to church on and off. Like, I wasn't going every week, but I would always say that I still believed and that I was, following Christ's teachings in my mind, but in reality, I wasn't following it in practice. And it wasn't until one day, I remember very, very distinctly, I just had that moment where I was next to my bed thinking, do I actually believe in a man called Jesus? And do I believe that following what he taught is the best thing for me? And I kept reflecting back at everything on how I was feeling, everything that I was doing. And it made me realize that everything I was doing wasn't working. And even though I would say I was following Christ, I wasn't actually doing, I wouldn't say I was actually doing. I didn't know what living a Christ-like life was actually like. That's a lot of L's there. I didn't know what living a Christ-like life was really like. And I realized that everything I've been doing, I was doing because I thought it was the right thing. I thought it was going to bring me happiness. I thought I knew best. I didn't. Not at all. And so I remember kneeling beside my bed and just praying and just talking to God and being like, look, I'm realizing that I am so selfish, I'm so stubborn, and I think I know what I'm doing, but I don't. And I know that you care about us, every one of us. I know that you care about me and that you want the best for me. And so I remember saying, I'm tired of following my own will. I want to follow yours. And I just remember having this like short video come to my mind where I was on a train and this train was facing this tunnel that was pitch black inside of it. Couldn't see anything inside. But all of a sudden the train started changing course because it was on one of those turntables, you know, those old-timey turntables that trains have. I guess they're not really old. They probably still use those. But it was on a turntable and it was now facing a tunnel that just had this brilliant light coming through. And it started moving forward. And I just had this overwhelming feeling of peace and comfort. I realized that day that there is a God. And that He really does care about me and everyone. And that if we are willing to listen, He will tell us the best things to do for us. Now, I'm not perfect. Even though I've had this wonderful experience, I still mess up. I'm so stubborn. I'm so prideful. I think I know so much. And I'm always being humbled, being like, nope. Especially like with this channel, like I said, I've had this feeling that I believe that Christ is coming. And I've been having these feelings to make content. And some of that content needs to be about Christ. So that's where we're at. I'm thinking about making Jesus videos every Sunday or maybe every Wednesday. I don't know, because people need a little more Jesus in their week. But like I said before, I'm still going to be posting videos about my Ironman training, and I'm also going to be posting videos about just funny things in my brain. Like one video I'm writing out the script for is a new weight loss program. It's going to be great. You guys are all going to find it so useful. And let me tell you, like, everybody will lose weight on this program. It is going to be the best. It is the best. I'ma tell you, it's going to be the greatest weight loss program ever. Yeah. I don't know, I smell like a Trump if he was like a 50-year smoker right there. I got the greatest lung cancer. Greatest cancer in the lungs ever. No one can beat it. Yeah. But yeah. You guys are awesome. Don't forget that. Love you all. Bye.